It's a Mother's Day she won't forget, but for all the wrong reasons. A Mississauga mother says she was shot on the front porch of her suburban home after being tasered by Peel police officers. The incident is now being investigated by the province's police watchdog. The mother says she's grateful to be alive and sharing her story at a time when police brutality is being highlighted in the country and beyond.
It was a bad day for me because I didn't get to see my son. I wanted to talk to him at least, and it's those phone calls and the attempt to speak with him that led to the police being called.
Chantel Krupka says her ex-partner and father of her son called the police after some heated phone calls and texts between the two. They share 50-50 custody of their son, and although Mother's Day wasn't Krupka's day to be with her child, she was hoping to at least speak to him. That didn't happen.
I stopped calling and I stopped texting at least 10 hours, 11 hours before they got there. I finally had calmed down, finally got over the fact I wasn't going to see my son.
Krupka says she came out of her home with her partner Michael Headley after being directed by police to do so.
They were very, I want to say aggressive, I want to say forceful, I want to say demanding. Like I had to stand there and listen to them tell me how to parent. I was out here ranting my rights. And then I was accused of making a fist, which was impossible with two phones in my hand. I even said I didn't. The officer said, I don't care. He pulled out the taser when he told my partner to go inside. He said, go inside, and then immediately tased him. He gave him a command and didn't even give him opportunity to follow through. Then he pointed the same taser at me as I was running from him and hit me in my back. I'm running from you. How am I a threat?
It didn't stop there. Krupka says the impact of the taser forced her to fall down and catch her breath, but then she remembered her partner had been tasered as well. She put her hand out to reach for him, to see if he was okay.
As soon as I reached with this hand, again, flat on my back, that's when she shot. And after that, everything was just kind of a blur of like lights and everything.
Krupka was shot in her lower abdomen and has a fracture in her right hip. She's been recovering after multiple surgeries.
Being shot definitely I mean, like I have PTSD, you know what I mean? I still have flashbacks and I have bad dreams. We know that there's a pattern of behavior of police taking lives, so I know that I'm very blessed to be here today. And I had no weapons, none of us did, because we know that they like to make that excuse as well.
In this case, if it was necessary for someone to assist Ms. Krupka with her relationship, then that person should not be an armed police officer. It should be a social worker or a counselor.
The SIU confirms 2 officers discharged their conducted energy weapons. Following that, one of the officers discharged her firearm. Krupka has this message for those in charge of making decisions: the police, politicians, and the Prime Minister.
Can we admit and acknowledge that there's a problem, then move towards problem solving? Don't just come out to our protests and kneel. You have the power to push a pen and save lives.
The SIU say they have already interviewed the officers involved as well as several witnesses, and that the investigation is nearing completion. Krupka's lawyer says that they do have a video of the incident showing exactly what happened, but they won't be sharing that with the public at this time.